When you think about sleep, you think about being comfortable, being relaxed, having a fluffy pillow or a snuggly blanket. Some people have some kind of stuffed animal that they cuddle up with. Sometimes you go to sleep easy, sometimes you don't. Sometimes, in order to relax, a person might put on some music or count some sheep. But what about why sheep? Why can't a person count lizards? Yes, the sheep may be cute and fluffy, but it's actually the Australian bearded dragon that might hold some of the answers and secrets to getting a better night's rest. There's actually two different types of sleep. There's light sleep and there's deep sleep. And it's been discovered that reptiles experience both of these types of sleep. In a study done by Giles Laurent, who was a neuroscientist at the Max Planck Institute for Brain Research, it was discovered that there was a small region in the front of a lizard's brain, which might have some importance to REM sleep. Mice also have an area similar to this that in their brain called the claustrum. During the studies that Laurent did, they discovered that when that area of the brain was damaged, the bearded dragon would sleep, but it didn't generate the slow wave brain patterns which are normally found during REM sleep. Basically, they think that this claustrum responds to sleep signals which are created deeper down inside the brain and helps transmit it through the brain. They also have found this area in distant reptilian ancestors, which leads them to think that this area of the brain can date back to 320 millions of years to previous ancestors, such as birds, mammals, and other reptiles. While your REM sleep is important, and the period when people often dream, deep sleep is much more vital to our well-being. Deep sleep is the time when your brain detoxifies, your immune system is re-energized, and the physical recovery in the body occurs. Without this stage of sleep, eventually you'll show signs of sleep deprivation and it weakens your immune system. This disruption of deep sleep can also have a major link to cognition and the ability to store and process memories. This affects learning and can be a very important link to Alzheimer's and dementia. There are sleep studies or sleep centers which are actually doing studies right now that uses direct current brain stimulation to help increase and amplify the size and the amount of these brain waves found in deep sleep, with hopes to help restore memory and learning function. There's actually also been a link found between the lack of sleep and cancer, such as prostate cancer and breast cancer. The World Health Organization actually has classified nighttime shift work as a probable carcinogen. Yes, a person who works nights may say, "Oh, I'm used to it by now and I get enough sleep." Working those shifts can actually mess up their internal clock and the circadian rhythm in their body. And when this happens, the natural killer cells that are in your body don't work as well. And these are the cells that destroy all the harmful cells in your body. I know personally, when I used to work nights, I always felt tired, cranky, and I got sick a lot easier. Didn't matter how much I slept when I was off work. I've also seen it in my husband. He recently was sick just from exhaustion. He worked too many 12 to 14 hour days and his body just shut down for a little bit. Yeah, in a perfect world, you'd be able to get to sleep easy. You lay down, you close your eyes, fall asleep. Some people actually have to actively work at it to get better sleep. Earlier, I mentioned quiet music and stuffed animals, and I admit I'm one of those people. I've discovered that light affects me, certain sounds affect me, and honestly, I need something to snuggle up to. Um, it's just comforting. Unless I'm super, super tired, I need it to be super dark. The light from TV can bother me. The light from a nightlight that's the wrong color will keep me up. It has to be quiet, but not too quiet. If it's completely quiet, then I hear all the random noises. So I always have to have some kind of quiet meditation music, classical music, thunderstorm sounds. There's a few things with words that I can listen to, but just because I've grown up listening to them. For people that struggle with their sleep, the best thing you can do is try to get better sleep practices. Don't drink coffee or Pepsi right before you go to bed. Keep your room cool. Try to go to bed at the same time. Get up at the same time every day. Don't take naps as much as they're wonderful. Don't use your bed or your bedroom as your living area. You want your bed, you want to think your brain to think of your bed as sleep time, not I have to do homework, I have to balance my checkbook. So basically, if you can't sleep, get out of bed. Um, Browsing Facebook at 3 a.m. is not going to help you get back to sleep. I know this. And sleeping pills, they do help people sleep, but it's not really a natural sleep. So it's not recommended for long-term use. Basically, if you can figure out a way to get sleep naturally, it's always better. Even if it involves snuggling up with a fluffy pink unicorn that your daughter gave you. Thank you. Sweet dreams.